It is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Hello and welcome everyone to a game that we've been eagerly awaiting. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Ducks will kick it away first. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive. Own 25. A run for the quarterback. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
You know, this offensive line, they just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays, and if you can just give him a little crease, he can take it the distance, but they couldn't get it done there.
To throw, it's Manning. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass D.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
The Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. Got room to work. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. The Longhorns are in the hurry-up.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
He wants to change this route. They'll keep it on the ground. Oh, they knock it free. Big cover by the defense, and he's off.
I'll tell you, honestly, I don't know what that player could have done to hold on to that football. That defender absolutely popped him. He knocked him into next week. There was no chance he was holding on to that ball.
Bunch formation for these receivers. Out of the gun, the inside give.
And you want to run the football, and that's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Gets the back moving. Moore will throw. Here comes the heat. Makes the catch. It's Hughes. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect and keep the drive going.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. We'll send the tight end in motion. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got a man, it's Stewart. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
The Ducks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The RPO, it's complete. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And I love the idea of getting this guy screen throws because of his ability after the catch. So nice job getting downfield, getting a hat-on-hat, and giving him a tunnel to run through.
The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. Using his legs, it's Whittington. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
He really shows you his skills on that last run, and I feel like today, if you're a running back at Oregon, you are expected to be explosive. You're not going to be a guy that goes in between the tackles and gains 3 yards, and that's okay. I feel like now, today, because of all the great running backs they have had here recently, if you get into the second level, you're expected to go to the house. This guy has that kind of skill.
Wide receiver going in motion. Moore to the air. Gets it out quickly. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
They'll move the tight end. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
A nice job by the defense with the edges. They try the touch pass on first and goal. Nice job setting the edge, not letting him get outside, making the good tackle, forcing second down and goal.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Back to pass. They've got the screen set up. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You got to be aggressive, and you got to make tackles.
They'd really rather not have to settle for 3. It's third and goal from the 6. Got it behind the line. It's Stewart. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
And I love the discipline on defense right there. Big third down. So everyone keeping their eyes on the quarterback, rallying to the ball, making a tackle. Great team defense.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. This is a really big play for both teams. 4th and goal from the 2. On the move. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks!
And I love it. This offense making no bones about it. We're going to be aggressive. We get the ball down to the red zone. 4th and goal, Palmer. Stay aggressive. They run the football, and they get the touchdown.
And that's the shocking thing, David, is that on 4th down, they have supreme confidence in this offensive line to win up front, one-on-one, get some push, and then how about the ball carrier just finding his way into the end zone.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll call for the fair catch here. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. It's Manning. Gets it to the back. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Longhorns come to the line in the hurry-up. Making side adjustments here. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Moore. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Oregon 7, Texas 0.
This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. They'll try to get outside. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
Well, they needed 2 yards to get that first down. That's exactly what they got. Great job of execution.
No secret about it. Just got to be physical, get a hat on a hat, low man wins, all the cliches to get that 3rd down and short.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Using the quick game. I like this, taking the safe play, getting the positive gain, and seeing if you can build some momentum.
Well, and I think it's making the right play, Reese. That's where quarterbacks get in trouble sometimes when they get too aggressive and then they get behind the sticks a little bit. I see a lot of space, take advantage of it, get it to my running back, let him chew that up, and now it's easier on the next down.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. The give to the left. They'll stop him at the 46 after a 5-yard pickup.
This is an offense, guys, that really believes in physicality, and that's their identity. So running the ball on 2nd down, no problem for them.
And the Longhorns are rolling down the field. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Bringing the heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
The offense changing the play. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He's going to take off. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42.
This is the most annoying thing in the world for a defense, is when you start to play all these plays and all these pass concepts and routes, and then you let the quarterback get outside the pocket, and he takes off, and he gets a 1st down. Like, so much to defend. That is the hardest thing to defend, because you don't know where it's going to happen on the field and when it's going to happen.
And the Longhorns with the 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Gibson.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Longhorns can really attack on this 2nd and short. Snap it to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's a really good stop by the defense, Jesse. They need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
The Longhorns come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. This is a designed run. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22.
I'm not sure what the quarterback saw on that one, but that was a very quick decision to take off and run with it to try to get his offense some positive yards.
The Longhorns back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They want to run it left here. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air, it's Manning. Just a little off. Incomplete.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the 2nd half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
They've got it right on the edge of the red zone, but they face a 3rd and long. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. They're a perfect 2 for 2 on 3rd down on this drive. They need 8 to move the chains again. He's looking to throw. Rush is on him. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. He's going to try to knock one through from 49 yards away. And that is no good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down.
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. You see his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag route.
This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. The give on the inside. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on him.
And the Ducks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Moore will throw. Under fire. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
The Ducks are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. The Ducks need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Tight end now in motion. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Quarterback extends the play. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
It's been a tale of 2 drives for this defense early on, right? They came out starting really slow, allowed a touchdown on the opening drive, but they're finally settling in here on this one. Obviously, it wasn't perfect. They did give up 1 first down, but really nice job there on that 3rd down pass defense, forcing the incompletion, now trying to set up a punt.
Snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Showing the arm strength down the left side. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on 1st down.
I think sometimes as a quarterback, when your offense is struggling, you don't have any points up on the board yet here at the end of the 1st half. You're just trying to take a shot to see if your guy can make a play. And that time, he thought he had the matchup he wanted, but he has just not been able to ever find a rhythm. And this defense is making it really hard on him, forcing that one to fall incomplete.
He's going for a big play downfield. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up. And if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
He might want another play. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He's not afraid to go deep. Finds a spot in the middle. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business.
You know, football really is a game similar to chess, and there's this cat-and-mouse game going on between the offensive and defensive coordinators right now. It'll be interesting to see later in the game if the offensive coordinator shows the defense the exact same pre-snap look. The defense will be thinking they're going to the corner route, but then this time the receiver will break to the middle of the field, might catch the defense completely off guard.
Dropping back, it's Manning. Puts it out of the air. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense will quickly use a timeout. And the Longhorns will snap it on 1st and 10. Might be calling a hot route. From the red zone, looking for a space. Makes the grab. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. A designed run for the quarterback. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll try to get the edge on the left. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Buys a little time with his feet. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Touchdown, Texas! Fit it in the window for the score.
Well, big-time players make big plays in big games. On that fourth down, final play of the first half, what an unbelievable job making the grab and taking it in for the touchdown. That was huge for the offense, giving them the lead. You just can't do it any better than that.
That's going to do it here in the first half. Everybody stick with us. We'll head to halftime. And the Longhorns will kick it off to start the second half.
Texas.
Coming out with it, it's Moore. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. From the gun, running back gets the gift. Nifty run there, pickup of 6 out to the 25.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
And the Ducks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Got it, looking for a first. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
And those aren't the guys I'm leaving open on defense. These slot wide receivers, they've got the space in the middle of the field to work. I got to make sure that I got somebody inside of him. I got somebody outside of him. I can't give him the football because a lot of times these guys, they're good with it after the catch. They got that quickness. They got that speed, and he showed some of it there.
Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Motion from the wideout. Moore to the air. Looking to scramble. Going to try to get it himself. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. The Ducks are on the move. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
Under fire! And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Quarterback keeps it. Wide open spaces. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Oregon! They take the lead with the 6.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fair catch, called for and made. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for room. It's Gibson. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The Longhorns in the hurry-up.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Complete downfield. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Floating away. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground, and they better get ready again. Look at this offense. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
Back to pass, it's Manning. Pulls it in, it's Lockett. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too, but don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Fires to the middle. Pulls it in. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll move the wide receiver. From the gun to give, looking for room. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. The Longhorns started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They'll go with a direct snap.
And you got to get locked in the red zone. A lot of defense coordinators will tell you, we'll give up yards, but we got to understand what we're trying to get accomplished. Great job down here near the goal line. This defense bowing their neck up and getting a big stop.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Got his man. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns!
Defense has got to do a better job of crowning this wide receiver. They've got to know where he lines up each and every play. And then once he has the ball, they have to play with a sense of urgency and get hats to the football. He's just way too dangerous in the open field.
And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we're tied up in the 3rd. They go 83 yards on the drive, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. All tied up and just about set to kick it away.
Texas.
He'll bring it out. It's Moore. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Just barely able to stop him. He almost housed that baby. The nice return there. That last line of coverage is the only thing that stopped him from scoring. Start this drive from the 42. From the gun, the running back has it. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Wide receiver going in motion. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Grab behind the line. It's Stewart. Finds a little bit of room and finally wrestled out of bounds at the 43.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. Moore will throw. With the catch, it's Stewart. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding.
The Ducks will have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important first down. Quick pass on the fly motion. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. It's a seam wide open. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
And the Ducks kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Might as well give it to him again. He is going nowhere as the defense is manhandling this running game. The Ducks moving quickly to the line.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down.
Got enough space. Touchdown Ducks. And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. And they put together a 65-yard drive for the score. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He makes the fair catch deep in his own end, and I get the criticism, but man, he probably wanted to at least save a few yards in field position. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quarterback making checks. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Motion from the wide receiver. Scanning the field, it's Manning. Finds his big tight end. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. Looking downfield on first down. Finds the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Coming into this one, I thought this guy was going to be a monster. He was going to put up huge numbers. We know this is a big part of the offense week in, week out. The defense has done a great job clamping down on him. That is only his second catch so far in this game.
They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Every possession later in the game means so much more. You start getting the fourth quarter, one-possession games, QB drops back and makes these first downs. These extra set of downs now become so much more important late in these ball games.
Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position, and here they are on 1st and 10. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw on first down. The sure hands, it's Moore. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
This just looks like a different quarterback at this point of the game. We've seen a little bit of up and down play from him so far, but right now, lights out on this 2-minute drive. 3 for 3 so far. He's got this offense humming.
And the Longhorns with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. To the air, it's Manning. Got the quick pass. And wisely gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They got the first down. Now in plus territory and a chance to save themselves. And the Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Pocket breaking down. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
And you just got to know the situation of the game, obviously. After that incompletion, now setting up 3rd down. You still got timeouts. You can attack the middle of the field. It's all out there for you. There's no need to panic. Because of those timeouts, you still have an eternity to get back in this game.
It'll be 3rd and long. Might be changing the route. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Complete to the left. There he goes! And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock as the offense moves closer, trying to pull it out. He knew exactly what they needed there, made the play, and got out of bounds to stop the clock.
And you got to keep this turbo mode on, right? We got to keep going fast. The clock's running down. Fourth quarter, need a score. Great execution to get the first down. We need a lot more of this on this drive.
Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They've pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Toss sweep to the right. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Looking for a man. It's Manning. Unleashes to the end zone. And he's got it. He's got it for a touchdown. And here in the final minute, they're a single point behind.
Man, great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game now. All you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do. Just like practice, knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and we might be looking at overtime soon.
Big point after here, looking for the tie late. And he needs this one for the tie, and he's got it. We're locked up in the fourth. Coming down the stretch in the fourth, and we are all tied up, about set to kick it away. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw on first down. Keeps looking downfield. The throw. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot. And that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Moore to the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Hughes. The offense will use a timeout with 25 seconds left.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
The Ducks are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Quarterback keeper. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game. And the Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Timeout is called and the clock is down to 8. The Ducks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to go up top. He's going to let one fly down the middle. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
And you absolutely expect those shots from this offense. And I love it. The defense was prepared. You got to know where the burners are. You know he can go. So you got to play that deep route. They play it great. Don't give up the big play. Stay deep and don't let anyone get behind you.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Oh, they're after him. It's incomplete, and the clock strikes 0, and we are headed to overtime. They'll snap it from the 25 here on 1st down. Moore will throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Tough run gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. The Ducks want to pick up the tempo. The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The offense will use a timeout with a critical down coming in overtime. And the Ducks come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Fights off a defender. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, well, he is hard to bring down.
As they try to jump on top here in overtime. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And the defense, man, playing aggressive, playing uphill, playing in the backfield. Nice job getting penetration, getting that pass before it really even gets started. Nowhere to go, nowhere to run. Nice job by the defense.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Motion from the wideout. Moore to the air. Steps away. Lets it fly. Trying to barrel in. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
Nice job by the defense, forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
The defense has made it tough, but they'll try to plow their way in here on 3rd and goal in overtime. Using his feet. Touchdown, Oregon! They strike first here in overtime. This guy's putting the Oregon offense on his shoulders, carrying them however you want, on the ground or through the air.
I mean, so fun to watch when you got a guy that can do this. And we've seen it with the Ducks in history, man. They've had some great ones that put their team on their shoulders. You need me to run it, I'll run it. You need me to throw it, I can do that too.
They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Quarterback making adjustments. Now they'll run it on the toss. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a baller.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw, it's Manning. He's moving out of the pocket. He'll pull it down. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
The Longhorns have taken it inside the 20. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Snagged out of the air. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch. And he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Zings it complete to the right. He is stopped inside the 15 at the 14-yard line, and an interesting call here on 4th down.
And that's why, as a defense, you want to set up 3rd and long situations. You just want to be able to keep the football in front of you. It's okay for that quarterback to hit the running back on that pass. Now you have all those bodies flying to the football and they're able to make a tackle.
On 4th down, going to the air. It's incomplete, and that's going to do it. A 4th down stop seals it in overtime. What a game. We had a furious fight all the way to the final ticks, and that one is going to be remembered forever.
And I think when you're the #1 team in the country, you're coming in expecting to